You've done us a service giving us this chance. How could this happen? Always, always. So close! We do the job, we collect our pay, and we're gone. Boom, boom, boom. My fault for getting in that mess. Thanks for your help. For the claim! I can't believe I'll have a home at last. You made this possible. Thank you. You saved my life and gave me hope. Thank you. Thunderjaw! Pull back! Climbing up on top of machines is one thing, but how does she keep them so docile? Not sure where that girl got her Oseram gear, but she didn't earn it. Snow? Better than rain, I guess. Not by much, though. Let the hunt begin. Steel wins again. Wine tastes better when you know you've earned your cup. That's a lesson some Carja could stand to learn. Watch out! Glinthawk! So some Carja grumble about us. Let 'em. They have the Vanguard to thank for their freedom. Good to see you. Here's a breath of air from the bellows. It didn't hit! That's her? That little slip of a girl? Well, maybe the machines just don't notice she's riding them. Save yourself! Run! Didn't get it. Try dodging this. Taking down this dungbag. Please help me! I can't take this! It's an honor to serve the Sun King. But steel to my soul. I miss the grit of the claim. You look strong enough to man a forge. There! Strider! Yeah! There! Watch her! Not what I wanted to see today. Don't stand there! Run! Let's talk, please. Almost got it. She saved the Sun King's life. Kicked some ass in the process too, I hear. Is that a Deathbringer? Sun's fallen, night's rising. Another turn of the wheel. We were lost without outside help. If we teach the Carja nothing else, steel to my soul will teach them how to hold their liquor. It's a grazer! Oseram armor? Nice choice. You don't find it too roomy? Give it a few years. We'll have the Sundom running smoothly as anywhere in the claim. I can't believe this happened here. Fire and spit. What do you want from me? The Sundom's not the claim, but it's our home. We fought for it, and we'll fight to keep it. Trouble! We'll make this place our home. You showed us the way. Never seen a Banuk with hair like that. Run! Fight later! Weapons at the ready. Prey is coming in fast. When you think about it, everything we have outside the claim we owe to Ursa. Help! Help! I'm under attack! They say the Nora women ask men to marry them. Wonder how that even works. Well, not the worst idea. Adding a little ornamentation would certainly make it easier to sell around here. There she goes again, riding a machine as if it were just a how do you do. Is she one of those Banuk mystics? Looks a little young. Steel before iron! Someone's gotta protect the city when the hammer hits the anvil. Come here, I won't waste your time. Shellwalker on the move! Machine incoming. Just trying to stay useful. Run for your lives! This place may not seem like much, but we'll make the best of it. In that Oseram armor, she looks like a child trying on her father's clothes. Run! Hurry! Out! Out! It's a damned Thunderjaw! We owe the Nora girl. If Derval had succeeded, the Carja would have turned on us for sure. I'd like to see how long some of those Carja featherbrains would last in the claim. For Mainspring! For the clans! Nora, huh? You people wouldn't know a forge from a campfire. I'm considering what I'll fashion next at the forge. You ought to toss that silly Carja getup, girl. You look ridiculous. Can we talk? Just for a moment. We had nowhere else to run. You look well. Never would have guessed a savage girl would figure out how to tame machines. I'm gonna die here! Help! Any one of us could have died. Some of these other Outlanders, you watch them treat the machines like they're actually alive. Makes them sloppy hunters. It's about time for my village to elect a new set of Ildermen. Whatever keeps folks arguing, huh? Help, or I'll die here! Not near enough! How are you keeping that thing from throwing you off and killing you? You can tell Ursa's death has been tough on poor Erend. He's trying to hold it together, but the cracks are widening. It's all backward. The least obnoxious, hardest-working Carja are also the poorest. And don't get me started on the rich ones. Civil war, crazy machines. You'd think there'd be more exciting work for an enterprising pair of hands. Leaping Lancehorns! Run! Hey. Broadhead! That attack could have destroyed the town. That's a problem. You know, you Nora could probably make some halfway decent stuff if you knew how to work a forge. Help, or I'm going to die here! By the forge, move! What? Aha, the machine rider's back. Good show, girl. Can't get a wink of sleep. Bought my bed from a Carja, and just like them, it's too damn soft. Help, or I'm gonna be found and killed. I could have been killed. Thank you. Whoever's there, please help. I'm trapped. You saved my hide. Here, take this. You may need it. My ma used to say, When it rains on an angry Oseram, you can see the steam rise from the top of his head. The way she tames machines? Those Banuk shamans must be spitting ice. I'd never miss an opportunity to check out the machine rider. Give him everything you got! Thank you. Your strength has given us a chance at a new life. It's a stalker! Really? Carja vestments? You could spot those gaudy colors from the claim. She's dressed like a Banuk savage, the kind that whispers to machines. That's a miss. Thinking about heading back to the claim. Don't interrupt me. Please tell me it's over. I won't lose anyone else! No way she's Oseram. She looks like a toy axle in a full-sized wheel. Who's going to lead the vanguard now? Erend? The boy's a drunken wreck since the bastard's got his sister. You'd better have shards. I don't draw my blade for free. Did you see that, Stormbird? Rockbreaker coming at me! Stay back! I'm ready to fight! One thing I can say for you, Nora. You're not much for putting on airs. In the claim, we say that getting busy's the only way to get rich. And staying busy's the only way to stay rich. I wouldn't have walked away from that without you. Thank you. That scrapper looks ready to fight. I don't understand what I'm seeing. How is she just steering that thing around? I've been thinking about the claim. Rotten place, really. This will be our home, and you will forever be welcome here. You better stop this thing when I get there. Run! Get going! Got no sun god to blame for this heat. Launch the attack! We got a trampler! Damn Carja look at us sideways when half their priests and nobles are traitors. Attack, now! This machine won't wait! If the Oseram are an engine, Dervahl is a faulty piston. Now that we've found him, we can rip him out and replace him. Even the well-intentioned Carja talk to us like we're children. It's insulting. My reach isn't that long! I miss Mainspring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges, well-paid work, decent liquor, fire and spit. But you've got to sell your own arm to get decent materials outside of the claim. Snowfall. Makes me yearn for the claim. There's much to miss about the claim, but I'm warming up to the Sundom. You've changed my life. I have a home now thanks to you. Scrapper in my sights! Heads down, boys! Tallneck here! Keep clear of that behemoth! There she is. She makes riding a machine look as easy as breathing. A machine-riding savage. They're not gonna like this in the claim. No more Ealdorman. Swear the pain in my ass has gone down since getting out of the claim. Touchy folk, the Carja. Every time I try to explain why their superstitions are idiotic, they walk off in a huff. Charger! Damn cowardly Shadow Carja must have jumped her. There's no way they could take Ursa face to face. Help me, please, or I'm dead! This time last year, I was pounding on an anvil back home. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it. Dervahl was willing to scrap everything he helped to build. Glad that girl stopped him. I was stupid and reckless. Thank you for saving me anyway. If that's their best, I feel sorry for them. Won't find better wares. Let someone try to make trouble for Avad. Let him see what happens. Deathbringer, right there! Advance! Hard as it is to admit, we're going to need to decide which we like better. Living in peace, or complaining about the Carja. You know what some Nora call machines? Metal children. Strider! Danger! Snapmaw here! Set of fine forged smelted armor like that can make anyone look good. With those bandits gone, we can live here in peace. Hope everything's in order for you. It was all I could do to protect my family. Please help. I can't stay here forever. Vanguardsman. Still getting used to the sound of it. Charge! Little more dirt on you and even you'd pass for an Oseram. Grazer! I'll avenge their deaths. Here comes a Longleg. Help me. I can't move. Speak anything. Well done. Let the Shadow Carja come. We beat him once, we'll beat him again. Put down another one. The Machine Rider. Talk of the Outlander she is. They don't know whether to ask her to battle or to bed. I work hard and fight hard. I don't forget easy. No surprise here. Come, it won't take too much time. Anyone who wants to live better get down! Well, they finally caught old Dervahl. A prickly burr, that one. Who's gonna miss him? Let's see what you got. Almost dawn. Another day, another wrinkle. Word is you Nora like to tinker a bit. Keep it up. Someday maybe you'll get good at it. Heard from my people in Mainspring. Folks are still moaning over a woman leading the vanguard. Guess they haven't heard. Likewise, of course. Danger here! Fire and spit. Bet they didn't make two of you. Folks in the claim have no idea what it's like in Meridian. They think we're living like savages. Carja armor. Why would you want to stand out on the battlefield? Those Shadow Carja scum are going to pay for what they did to Ursa. Never thought I'd see Dervahl beat by a savage. Never thought I'd be so happy about it either. Oseram don't always take kindly to strangers. Keep that in mind. Should be taking it to those shadow Carja. Blood for blood. Theirs for Ursa's. I didn't think I'd make it. Thank you. That girl. She's as fearsome as the machine she's riding. Get away from that corruptor! Can't keep the wheel turning when the road's wet. We could have been killed. Trampler! Oseram armor's not practical on folks from other tribes. They're just not sturdy enough for it. Only hear about the Nora back in the claim. Never see him. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Here's to Avad, eh? He may dress a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sundom for the Oseram. Longleg! Stop and talk. Won't hurt you. I'm giving you this, on account of you saving my life. Call it even. How'd Dervahl get into the palace in the first place? You'd think the Vanguard would recognize the treasonous snake. Can't stop the sun from coming up. Time to get to work. Help! I can't yell or it's over. Well, la-ti-da. Carja silks. Beg pardon, Forest Queen. Meridian's a whole city of little forest kings, declaring rule over each cobblestone they step on. Wasn't sure about the Sundom at first, but it's growing on me. You saved me? Thank you so much. Look, a tall neck! Here's what I don't get about the Sundom. All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's downright embarrassing. Thanks for clearing this place for us. I know we can make it better. You've given us more than a home. You've given us a future. Thank you. That's how it's done. Old Dervahl, eh? Everyone was his enemy in the end. It was a matter of time. That one's got a knack with machines. I'll give her that. Sky's the color of molten steel. You can bicker with Dawn, but Dawn always wins. Won't cost you a shard just to look. No! I'll fight in their memory! I don't think I could survive another attack. We couldn't have cleared out this place on our own. Thank you. Careful! There's a sawtooth! Typical Nora. Plenty of hair, not enough metal. Nothing like Oseram steel. She's riding that thing, and it's just allowing it. Don't need to take you alive. Back at you, pal. Got a long night ahead of me. The Forge don't go out just because the sun goes down. The people of the Sundom know they can count on the Vanguard. It ain't so different from any other job. You bust your ass with each contract, and sure as rust, more'll come to you. Part of me wants to return to the claim, just to see what they'll do to Dervahl when they get a hold of him. We can turn this camp of dust and grime into a home. You'll see. Only thing harder than making a fortune in the claim is making one outside of it. Poor Ursa. You know, I arm wrestled her once. Was sore for a week. Will the attacks keep coming? Hey, anyone there? I'm trapped and need help. The Sun King's still breathing by the grace of that Nora girl's bravery. Oh yeah, everyone knows Carja wares. Carja wares are famous for breaking as soon as you get 'em home. Steel to my soul. I see it, but I can't believe it. She's on top of a machine. We will be stronger here together. Thank you. Please don't hurt me! Help, someone! Here, a broadhead! Can't say I've had occasion to debate a Nora before. Might be fun. See there? A Ravager! Anyone there? Please help! Twiggy little thing like that in Oseram armor? Damnedest thing I ever saw. The Sundom will change, in time, when it's been hammered out enough. I was putting down machines when most Outlanders were still trying to carry a spear without tripping over it. Oh no! Thunderjaw! The claim's still got a pull, but I'm starting to like this place. No! I won't die like the rest! Sun will be up soon. Could have used an extra hour's sleep. The machine-riding girl. That'll be the start of something. Hammer to steel. The hunt is on. I can't fight! Please help me! Won't kill us all! Glinthawk! Here we go! Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. That girl's got a fire in her. It took a lot of guts to make Dervahl answer for Ursa's death. We can't let this happen again. Damn, a sawtooth! Patience. It's a hunt, not a race. We're free to settle here now. Thanks. Can't close the distance! I'm ready to fight when called. Even for the Carja. The Shadow Carja won't stop at Ursa. They'll pick off the strongest of our number and the rest of us will scatter. What a nightmare. I hear my old village just reinforced the outer walls. Must have been quite the project. Fight! Tell you what I like. The sound of a hammer on steel. Run! Move! Is it over? I imagine the claim is choked with the sound of the same old men having the same old debates. Strange, but I miss it. That Oseram armor will stop a charging trampler girl. Leave a few dings in it, mind. You've lifted a weight off our shoulders. Thank you. Damn it! Missed! We don't have much, but now we have a home. Thank you. There's plenty of work here, but none I like. I've got all the best goods here. Hit the dirt, boys! I knew Dervahl was a threat, but I never imagined he'd get so close. Glad someone got to him before he got to Avad. Too great a gap! A lot of good Oseram fighters died making Meridian. The Vanguard's their memory. You! Attack! Careful talking to strangers. Hammer to steel, they want something from you. If Dervahl wanted the Sun King dead, Avad is lucky to be drawing breath. Haven't seen you in a while. Ain't you a sight? Attack! I'm coming in fast! A lot of folks owe their lives to that, Nora. Not just His Royal Sunliness Avad. Sawtooth! I'm being attacked. Help! On your feet, this machine isn't stopping! Here comes a bellowback! What's she playing at? Nobody that skinny would make it a week in the claim. You saved my life. I give you this. Let's leave it at that. Used to drop lead pellets in the forge as a kid. Watch 'em melt. I feel like a lead pellet today. I never expected kindness out here, but you gave it. Thank you. Don't stand there gaping at the machine. Attack it! Life in the claim was never easy, and living here ain't either. Seems like the Carja invents some absurd new fashion with each turn of the wheel. Pull it out of the fire, it's done. Lancehorn! Most Carja wouldn't know which end of the hammer to hold if you gave 'em one. We're so grateful for this home you've made for us. I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Erend. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life. Run! It's not safe! For what they did to Ursa, we should round up a wrecking crew from Pitchcliff and take it to these Shadow Carja. Pelts, feathers, cobbled together weapons. You can always spot a Nora. Too far a stretch! Oseram armor? What the girl lacks in muscle, she makes up for in taste. No time to chat. I've got bills to pay and shipments to move. Fire and spit. It's done. Would you like to buy something today? Carja contracts barely cover my expenses. Never would have been treated like this in the claim. Can't ever be too prepared. If your purse is heavier in the evening than it was in the morning, you've had a good day. Nowhere to run. Please help me! Get down or get put there! Stormbird flying in! Rockbreaker on the loose! Clear miss. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. How did you... Never mind. Thank you. Nothing makes an Oseram feel more secure in his abilities than seeing the Nora try to tinker. I knew they'd catch Dervahl eventually. Let's see him tinker his way out of this. For the Oseram! Fight's coming on! Too late to beg for your life. See that scrapper? I'm glad you're on our side. But new garments, huh? She must be sweating like a blacksmith in those things. Nothing but air. Got news from the claim. Clans are bickering again. Guess that's not really news. If you went hunting machines at midnight on a moonless night, they'd still spot you in those Carja rags. Cheers. Who taught her how to ride those hunks of metal? Had to be someone from the claim. No more! I'm not trading today. I've lived in fear so long. Thank you for giving us a place to rest. The Sundom's very different than the claim. The tension with the Carja will ease in time. Bright as a white-hot flame today. Can't just stand here and let him kill us all! Don't expect mercy. Patrols can be so boring. I don't have the patience to walk in circles. I hear the Nora are pretty good at making use of machine parts. Not, Oseram good, but fine goods for a fair price. She ain't from any Oseram clan I've ever heard of, that's for sure. We'll make this place better than the bandits ever did. Thank you for your strength. Got this for you. Don't want you to think I don't value my life. Little kid looks at me, says, "What do you do for shards?" I get into trouble, I told him. Little rangy for a Banuk, aren't you, girl? Pretty extraordinary what they do with machines. Keep the prey in sight. Rain's only good for putting out fires and ruining moods. Riding machines. Generations of Oseram know-how at our disposal, and not a one of us has figured that out. Gotta get back to the claim. I miss seeing those big plumes of smoke rise from the factories. Snapmaw! Look at her. Fierce as flame even when she's not on top of a machine. Guy I grew up with just completed his blacksmithing apprenticeship. Opening his own shop in Mainspring. The colors on that girl. Might as well stare straight into the forge. It's a damn trampler! Focus! This is your fight! Watch that bellowback! Let me tell you, a woman like you wouldn't care for the claim. Move if you value your life! Let the machine lead the hunt. Wonder if the machine rider would let me buy her a drink. I'd say she's earned it. Our prey is near. A little snow does a land good. It always made the claim more peaceful. We put Avad on the throne. Yet so many Carja still resent us.
Got a bellow back!
That's her, the machine rider. I'd give my right measure finger to know how she does that. Word is, Dervahl almost took down the Sun King. That girl there, she's the one who stopped him.
Move, now!
If you got a nasty job and you need to know it'll get done, an Oseram Outlander's the way to go.
Don't let it end like this! Drop everything and run!
That could have been the end of us. The whole town. Make no mistake, the Vanguard have earned our positions in the Sundom.
Strider incoming!
Can't even read this last letter I got from the claim. Think my paw must have been smashed when he wrote it. Frost in the air. Days like this, I miss working in the smelting halls. I nearly died there. Thank you. I mean it.
Better not stay put! Scatter! Rockbreaker!
How could we defend ourselves against that? How did the Carja do it? Speak down to someone bigger than them? Help! I'm pinned down.
Not even close.
Some Carja bastard told me to go back where I came from.
To your positions!
Do I look like I have time to spare? I didn't inherit my wealth like some Carja noble. I ain't got no quarrel with Avad, but this Sun King business is asinine. No man rules me, I'll tell you that. We played our part in the liberation, made the Sundom better. Now we gotta keep it that way.
That behemoth looks upset!
Look at her, dressed all fancy like a Carja. All that silk and flash and nothing to wipe your hands on. The longer we stay here, the more it'll feel like home. You look like you can handle yourself.
Get out of there! Fast! Looks like a grazer.
Half the challenge of building a business in the Sundom is teaching folks what true quality feels like. If I were a savage, I guess I'd play at being an Oseram too.
Hit the ground!
Rumor has it there are folks in the claim who think we're putting on airs out here in Meridian. Carja in their robes and perfumes. Give them an outhouse and they'll act like the lord of it. The machine rider. Can barely imagine wrangling one of those things. And I've tried before. Can we talk? Won't take long.
Take your shot! Careful, a stalker!
One thing I'll say about fancy Carja robes. They help you spot an idiot from a long way off.
No!
Like this, I got another. Strike me with a hammer, but Carja fashion just keeps getting gaudier.
There's a tall neck!
Last night, a few of us belted out an old drinking song I remembered from the claim. That took me back.
Too far!
Capture's out of the question now. Wait, I want to talk to you. Dervahl bested by a little Nora. Guess it's true what they say about new pegs and old bolts. We can build a life here. Thank you. What will we do now?
Can't close the gap!
That's the machine rider, eh? I'll admit, that's probably a somewhat useful skill to have.
Stay away from me! Help! Help!
So damned hot. You'd have to be a fool to worship the sun like the Carja. Hate the rain, hate the rust.
Armor's not enough! Find cover!
I don't think I've ever shed this much sweat, not even working a forge. Over here, yes. Please talk to me. Meridian's fine, but out beyond the mesas, that's where the real action is. My weapon's in search of prey. If somebody's got a problem with the Vanguard, they can take it up with Erend.
Run or die! I can't get at them!
What a Carja calls civilized, I call being thirsty for attention. I'll hit next time. The Carja just need some time to warm up to us. Practicality is a new concept to them.
This is for you! Go! You can do it!
If I speak up, I could be found. Help! Kept the wheel turning all day, and by the forge, I believe I've earned a drink or two. We didn't deserve this.
Fired up! Shellwalker's getting closer!
Can I take a moment of your time?
Get out of here!
To hard work and strong liquor. Not like Dervahl was an amateur. If that girl beat him, she must be pretty well put together.
Stay and you're dead!
Is no place safe? Cold like this rusts a body's joints.
Don't sit back! Move in!
Damn frigid, isn't it? Even colder in the claim, I'd wager. This machine won't stand a chance. Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands, and I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for me.
No, I missed! Not close enough!
Nora. Wonder if she'd let me take a look at her weapons. Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work. Hard as steel, that girl. Ursa would have liked her. Funny how Carja act all high and mighty. Then talk to the damn sun like it can hear them.
Oh no!
Hot as a damned furnace, and muggy as one too. What's the machine rider's secret? I've been tinkering for years and I have no idea how she does it. A skinny little Nora outsmarted and outmuscled Dervahl. They'd never believe it in the claim. I'll drink to that.
This is the time!
We've got to be careful. If the Shadow Carja can take down Ursa, they can take down any one of us.
Watch her here!
No more Mad King telling them what to do, yet the Carja still voluntarily dress like this.
Here's trouble!
Night's coming. Good rest to those who earned it. That's what victory looks like.
This is what we've been waiting for!
Erend isn't quite his sister, but he's led us well. He'll sort himself out eventually.
Get your ass out of the line of fire!
Yeah, it's snowing. That means wading through slush in an hour or two. They won't be getting up.
Ready your weapons. This is our prey.
I suppose I should be flattered that the savage girl wants to look like an Oseram. Wake up before the sun, and no man can call you lazy.
Chargers ready to run! Don't come any closer! Help! Help!
Oseram eyes ain't built for this much sunshine. How many Shadow Carja bushwhacked Ursa? Must have been a lot to take her down. We'd still be fighting for our lives if someone hadn't stepped in. My father was always angling to become an Ealdorman. Wonder if this will be the year. Sometimes it felt like Ursa was the pin holding Oseram and Carja together. I can't believe you defeated all the bandits. With us here, they won't come back.
See how you like Oseram steel!
We're so grateful for what you've done here. You're welcome anytime. What have we got here? You look fresh from the forge.
This might hurt a bit.
Moving on.
Get ready. It's a Deathbringer. Let's wrap this up. Help! Can't survive much longer!
Don't just cast about talking to strangers, woman.
Here's a shot for you.
Had a gig guarding a Carja caravan once. They were more scared of me than they were of bandits. Thanks. If my family were here, they'd thank you too. Last Carja I spoke to told me to go home. Well, the Sundom's my home for now. How many shards you think she'd charge to teach me how to ride that thing?
No quarter. That's a blasted stalker!
It's a little odd to see a Banuk hunter without her... Wirek? That's Oseram armor she's wearing, but she ain't exactly filling it out. The Vanguard made this Sundom what it is. Don't let the Carja tell you different. What madness! First strike can't miss. We've had our fun bickering with the Carja, but the time's coming when we'll have to meet them halfway. So Ursa goes out there with her best fighters and they all get snuffed? Maybe we've underestimated the Shadow Carja. The kin back home resent us for taking up with the Carja. Like their isolation makes them better Oseram. I shouldn't have been so careless. Thank you for helping me.
Help! This has nearly got me!
Tell you what the Sundom needs. More furnaces. Go a ways toward making things easier for us Oseram. I sent a letter to my kin in the claim months ago. Still haven't heard back. Guess who's rotting in a cell as we speak? Dervahl. They finally brought him down. Clans could learn a thing or two from this machine rider. I need to be more careful. Thank you for saving me.
Can't slow down! Attack now!
I need just a moment of your time. Met a Nora outcast once. Few teeth short of a gear, that one.
Oh no! Not alone here! Behemoth!
The Vanguard serves Avad, and Avad is king of the Carja. So the Vanguard serves the Carja whether we like it or not. This sunset ain't nothing. You should see it from the claim. All the colors of fish flesh and rust. Hey, Nora, nice job showing that traitor what's what. Dispensed with that one. That rotten murderer's going to get what's coming to him, girl. And it's all thanks to you. Wait, I want to tell you something. Oseram armor don't make you an Oseram.
Beware of that Ravager!
Ursa meant a lot to us. She would have appreciated the steel in that Nora girl. Never saw her anywhere in the claim. I'd remember an Oseram with hair like that. That traitor Dervahl's rotting in a cell, and we have her to thank for it.
Do it!
Carja may like this heat, but I sure don't.
People riding machines? How have I not heard of this?
Ain't the Carja sun supposed to love these lands? How's it so chilly? Is it just me, or do Carja people walk slow? Don't they have places to be? Nora, huh? You people wouldn't know a forge from a campfire.
Uh-oh!
These Nora look tough enough, but would it kill them to fill out a decent set of armor? Only lines longer than at Ursa's funeral will be for Dervahl's execution. I can't be hurt or I'm dead. Please help me. That explosion in the city was his doing. I hear it was meant to be a lot bigger. Ain't like everybody joins the Vanguard, get it? We're the best fighters you're likely to meet. That's my life you saved. I owe you something. Take this.
Missed!
These Banuk with their silly superstitions. All fire, no kiln.
Heads up, Stormbird!
Now we can live, instead of just survive. You ain't never a cause for frowning.
Look out, Lancehorn!
I'll take any contract. Man, machine, or anything in between. Stay busy, friend. Stop and talk a moment. That the last of 'em? Got a taste for Oseram gear, huh? Can't begrudge you that. I'd shake your hand, but mine's been at the forge. I wouldn't say anybody in the Vanguard goes looking for trouble, but mark me. We know what to do when we find it. Whole world feels like a lit kiln today. I knew I'd recognize that hair. She's the girl who gallops around on machines. These aren't goods, they're necessities. How can we stop that from happening again? Don't pass up these goods. Someone help. I'll be killed if I move. Help, please. I'm afraid to move. Last thing I ever thought I'd see is Oseram armor being used as a fashion statement. The attack came without warning. Check out these wares. Oh! Fire and spit. Is that a Nora girl? Must be with hair like that. Bet old Dervahl's trying to look smug on the way to his execution. I hope the claim devises the mother of all punishments to make Dervahl pay for his treason. Got enough irons in the fire to keep you occupied these days? Glad someone was here to stop the carnage.
Look up at that Glinthawk! Corruptor!
I serve at the Sun King's command to protect all its people, Carja and Oseram alike.
Fight from behind cover!
Your clearing this camp made it possible for us to live here. Thank you.
Move in and fight!
Peace. At last. Wonder if she'd sing me one of those Banuk songs I keep hearing about. You ought to come out drinking with us, Nora. A drink for every one of Dervahl's ribs you broke. Come here, please. I'll talk fast. A miracle we survived. I've never been more terrified in my life. Close call with Dervahl, eh? He was moments away, moments from gutting Avad.
You're up against the Oseram now!
Cold as winter steel today.
Lost it!
I've had about enough of the Carja.
Don't let our friends die for nothing!
Standing down. That's her. That's the savage who trounced Dervahl. Hope she made him feel it. Help! I can't even yell for help. Please! Every resident of this city deserves safety and security. That's the deal. Folks around here turn up their noses at mercenary work. Just as noble as any other well-performed job, you ask me. Awareness is your sharpest weapon. That's what Ursa used to say. Always loved the hunt. This sun. Can't see the steel for the glare. Keep the wheel turning. If you hear of any caravans looking for protection, send them my direction. It's sort of my specialty. Finished!
Ravager!
Brought in a shipment of the finest Oseram wares I could find, and most Carja won't even look at it. Nice Banuk costume. You know machines can't talk, right? We don't have to live alone, in fear anymore. Thank you. If I hadn't seen her writing one of those things myself, I never would have believed it.
Corruptor's coming!
There ain't no greater contract than the one between us Oseram. Dervahl violated that contract. I'm ground down to the bone. No interest in chatter.
Enough!
Word came in from the claim that my sister's getting married. Thought she had too much pride to let a man boss her around. Why did this have to happen? You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. I didn't even know it was possible to manipulate machines like that. This is it. I feel it.
Get on point, damn it!
Prepare for the hunt.
Fire and spit! Get going!
Heard a trader talk about some of the gadgets he saw last time he was in the claim. Couple I hadn't heard of.
Whoa! Yeah!
Savages on machines? I'm seeing it with my own eyes and I still don't believe it.
Girl, what are you doing to that machine? It's not a toy!
That's the Nora who took down Dervahl. Must be tougher than she looks. Never bothered me the Carja talked down to us. How am I supposed to take someone dressed like that seriously? I know you didn't do it for us, but we're so grateful you cleared out these bandits. Can't believe Ursa's gone. Even dead, the bastard Geralt finds ways to make us suffer. Isn't that the girl who rides machines? Who can get anything done when it's pouring like this? At last. Come, let's talk. Someone's a long way from Banur. Wonder what she did to that thing to make it so tame. We've got a ceasefire for now. But when something goes sideways, I'll be ready.
Make your move!
Nothing like a good hunt.
Get in here and fight!
Mainspring wears snow like fine armor. This place, not so much. That's fine craftsmanship you're sporting, girl. Maybe there's some hope for the other tribes yet.
The wait is over! Attack!
So the Nora make clothes like that out of machine components. Interesting. If the machine rider ever visits the claim, she'll have every elderman in creation arguing over who gets to talk to her first.
Got a broadhead here!
I'm sure you can find better company. If I just knew how she rides those machines, I could figure out how to do it better.
Beyond my reach!
The machine rider and her machine, like the axle and the wheel. Another contract down, and more coming tomorrow. Time to celebrate. Ursa was the toughest woman to ever come out of the claim. Hate to think what will happen now she's gone.
Incoming Lancehorn! Don't spook the charger! Missed again!
I'm going to get attacked if I so much as breathe. Help! A great pleasure, as always. Hey, Nora. Bet she's decent with a bow.
This is it! Attack! Remember your training?
That didn't look easy. Thanks for your help. No match for the Oseram. You've made it possible for us to live together in peace. Thank you. Last of the old warlords Derval was. I'm not sorry to see him go, girl. I don't know about all this sun business, but Avad's a good man and a wise leader. I'm proud to serve under him. My weapon is at the ready. Hard to imagine how many died by the Mad King's hands before we got a chance to stop him.
You want to get shot? Get your ass down!
Sure, the Carja are a little ostentatious, but they grow on ya. Like a forge blush. That'll do.
Blast! Snapmaw! Watch her!
You gotta admit, when she's up on that machine, she shines like new steel. Buy what you need, leave the rest. Wonder which clan is most disappointed with those of us who went to find a better life.
Look out! Longleg!
What's your hurry? Stop for a moment, please. Don't tell me she's gone and adopted the Carja style now.
Shellwalker crawling this way! Flee if you love life!
Train, patrol, sleep, repeat. No such thing as time off for the Vanguard. I'd call that a victory. Nothing like a friendly face after a long day's work. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Close isn't good enough.
She doesn't look half bad as an Oseram. Bit scrawny, maybe. We wouldn't have made it without help. Not a spot of rust on you, is there?